Good day all. I've got these Spartans finished from the Mortal Gods Spartan box set. So these are your armoured hoplites, heavily armoured. Most of the painting of these actually goes into painting the backs of them because the fronts are hidden by these giant shields. And I was going to do a whole video on this, but I've magnetised bases, so I'll quickly explain what I've done with them. So I bought some of this magnetic sheeting, really thin stuff, from Amazon. It's about £4 for 10 sheets, A4 sized. I've got loads, I'll never use it all. So I binned off the cardboard bit that goes on the bottom there and just glued this on instead. And then I add some rare earth magnets. On some of them I put 2 magnets in to give a better hold, especially the metal ones. And they just slot in there like that. Bedroom railway mat. Matt, he's mentioned this stuff already. So it's definitely worth, giving it a try. And if you've got metal storage boxes or whatever, it will stop them falling about so much. I'll bring another one forward. And then for the basing, although I didn't do it very well on the actual movement tray bit, but I've used Luke's Apps Mediterranean base ready. Let me show you. So this one. And I wish this stuff had been about when I was doing my Napoleonic basing, or when I first started it, because it would have saved hours. I bought some now for my Austrians, so I'll be using it for the Austrian Napoleonics, a different colour. And all I've done is put a couple of tufts on there because it's me, so I had to. So check that out. I'll put a still on for Luke's website at the end, Geek Gaming. But go and check him out. It's got loads of products on there, loads of tufts, loads of static grass applicator, all loads of different base readies. Definitely worth checking out. So that's that. So yeah, you get 363 points if you max these guys out with a starter box set. And the starter game, they're looking at around 300 points. But I'm thinking you're probably going to want to be playing around 600 to 750 for these. So these are the lightly armoured Spartan hoplites. Yeah, that basing stuff really will save you hours. So that's them dudes. Again, magnetised. I'll just bring this guy up because I'm quite proud of him. And I'll run through the colours I use for flesh. So he's just like, I suppose, your leader, your Spartan hoplite guys. He's not a character or anything. So for the flesh tones, I started off with, I'm doing this so that I don't forget when I paint the next lot. Flesh base. Then I'll wash the whole thing strong tone ink. Then I highlight it back up with this Vallejo flesh base. Then I put over GW Seraphim Sepia, because that gave it a nice warm glow. Then I highlight it back up again with a flesh base, just leaving some of the warmer skin underneath showing. And then I did a 50-50 mix of highlights flesh and flesh base, and just picked out the noses and lip and cheekbones, that sort of thing, just the extreme highlights. And then, one of here, quickly, for the gold or the brass, I used old gold. Well, I gave it a base coat of brown first, and then I put old gold over the top of that. Then when I did me base wash everything with strong tone ink. Then for the shields, I dry brush back up with old gold, and for the helmets and other bits, I just hand painted it. And then as a final highlight, 50-50 mix of old gold and plate mail metal, and dry brush the shields, and then just highlighted the hat and the greaves and the other bits and pieces. So that's that. So I'm quite looking forward to getting the rest of my Immortal Gods done now. But I've just got a unit of cavalry well started, so I'm going to get them finished first. And then I'll dig out some more Immortal Gods and start gluing them together. One thing I don't understand. Now, you max these out, so these are the top-notch Spartan guys. Spartan Crypt here, is it? I don't know. Anyway, 58 points. But unless they've got a special rule that I've missed in the Spartan rulebook, these guys are only 43 points, and they're exactly the same stats. I mean, it's exactly the same card. So maybe somebody would know better than me. Maybe there's a special rule for them that I've just missed in the rulebook. Anyway, last couple of things, more things I want to talk about. Firstly, is if anyone's going to Partisan, let me know, because I'm going to go this year, I think. Pop along, so give me a shout and I'll try and meet up and say hello. And the other thing is I wanted to mention is Beer's Wargamers Unification Group. Now, if you type that into Facebook, you'll find it. And I'd like, everyone to go along and join. I know Nick's famous for his Necrons. Necrons! And it, it's just not a 40k group, though. It is historical as well, although we are outnumbered by the 40k people. But if you go along there, join up, show Nick a bit of support, because he does a lot for the community. If you've got a YouTube channel already and Nick subscribes to it, always drop you a like, always drop you a comment. So it's nice to help him out. Help him out. Show him a bit of love back. So if you could go and check that out. Plus, we're outnumbered by the 40k people, as I say, so that'd be nice to get some more historical people on there. And if you have got a YouTube channel, you can share your videos on there. It'll get you a few extra likes. It'll get you a few extra subs. So it's definitely worth doing. And we can add some more historical people to it, which would be nice. Anyway, I've waffled on far too long already. So, I've been watching everyone else's videos. There's good stuff going on. Keep it up. And I'll put some stills on at the end. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing and commenting. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.